Hi, I'm James at Bespoke Airsoft and welcome back to another video, and in this one we're looking at the AKS 47 Recoil from Tokyo Marui. So yes, if you haven't noticed already, enough people moaning about the bloody curtains that are behind me. They're not my choice, but I thought it was a bit irrelevant, so I've managed to find out my old black screen, which was in the depths of Mordor when I found it, because I could not find it anywhere. So I hope you like the black backdrop, that it's any different. The only thing I could think it'd be more difficult was to see the guns on the black, but hey ho. Owning one of those things, because it was so creased, is not the easiest thing in the world, and you're pretty much on the verge of melting it. However, we're looking at the Tokyo Marui AKS 47, and so they've got two newer AK recoil models on the market now. So they've been doing recoils for a while, which you could get there. They've been out there for ages. People have used them, abused them, upgraded them, whatever you like, and then they started doing slightly newer platform where they had a magazine which would cut off when empty, and then when you insert a new magazine you have to rack the bolt to get the gun to function again, much like a more realistic function. The first one they did was a full stock version, and then the next one was the 47 with the underfolded stock. So as you can see here, we have the AKS 47 itself, we have a magazine which is a mid cap, we have a box of their usual bits and pieces that they like to give you, which includes a barrel end cap for safety reasons. They include these little adapters if you want to use normal magazines. They've got a sight adjustment tool, some high quality BBs, and of course the barrel end cap as well. I like how they always don't just throw these in the box, they put it in like a little nice, I mean look at that, that looks cool. It's like an ammo, 7.62x39mm ammo style box. It looks like the old paper covered packets that they used to do, but it's nice that they give it a bit more authentic look and style, as well as the box itself. It's lined with like this canvas material, which is nice. Obviously it's polystyrene underneath, but it gives a much higher quality in terms of when you open the box and look at this thing. In the top of the box underneath the polystyrene you've got a little Ziploc bag, which is pretty cool. No more of them plastic packets that you have to like pull the sticky stuff off, so it's like in a nice Ziploc bag. Very cool indeed. Marui still teaching everybody the right way to do it. So there's the box as well. The box is absolutely lovely. Got these like fake rivets and stuff. They really do know how to do their packaging. So the AKS 47, here we are. So we've got a new style magazine with this new system. I say it's new, this is the second model that they've released on this new system where it stops firing when it's empty. For those of you out there, you know, normal AK controls will, you know, be found on this model just like any other AK. So you've got safe, down for semi, and then half up for full auto. Nice positive clicks on this. Not many companies get that right. So what this means is you'll be firing the rifle off. Once the magazine is empty, the gun will stop firing. You take your magazine out, pop a new magazine in, still won't fire, and then you have to wrap the bolt, and as you wrap the bolt to the rear you'll feel like a click, almost like a micro switch or a little lever, and that will continue firing. The battery is housed in the front grip. You can just push this lever up here and the housing comes up, and you've got loads of space in there. 8.4 mini style NIMH batteries will fit, plethora of lipos. You've got loads of space in there, and it keeps it all out the way. You're not having to take your top cover off, although the top cover does come off. So push that in at the back, and this will jig it like that. But unless you're taking the thing apart, there's no real reason to do this. Obviously you've got a hot wheel behind the bolt cover there to adjust your hop up setting. See how easy this goes back on. You're going to go on. Line up, there we go. So we've got loads of tags on this thing. We've obviously got a tag in Japanese there, which is obviously telling you not to close your hands in the stock, that might hurt. and you've got the usual Tokyo Marui hop-up tag. To fold the stock in, all we do is we take the rest here, we pivot it up like that. There's a button on the side of the stock which you want to press. Just seeing if I can latch it down while holding it very dodgily with one hand. So push that button down, stock folds under. You'll find the stock can be folded while the magazine's in because it clears with the design. And then you've got a nice folded AK. You get into vehicles, you're doing a bit of CQB and such. It's also got a cut out in the frame there. This is nothing new, by the way, I'm just sort of saying it as I see it for the selector to pass through. So very, very nice. Oh, very nice locking function and everything like that. There's nothing loose like a lot of other brands do. It doesn't wobble or anything like that. It's nice and securely in place. So the receiver's metal, top cover's metal, barrel and everything like that is metal. It's not obviously steel, but the front handguard here and the pistol grip is plastic, and the stock is metal as well. Pretty much everything is on this thing is metal apart from the obvious parts that are the fake wood grips. Very nice indeed. Selector, like I say, has got a nice latch to it. Trigger feels nice as well, although we'll see that in the firing demonstration. So you've got a nice adjustable rear iron sight, adjustable front sight too. If you know anything about Marui, you know they put good products out, and this is a Recoil model, so we're going to get a bit of feedback on this thing when firing it. So we'll get to the top-down camera right now. We'll take a look at this thing more in detail, then we'll get to the chrono and then the accuracy results, and we'll be back on camera. So here we have the Tokyo Marui AKS 47 Recoil. Just going to take a quick close look here before we get into the usual bits and pieces. It's a full metal replica, and then the hand grip and the pistol grip are plastic, and they're like an imitation wood. So let's take a look at the battery compartment first. We basically flick this lever up and then this compartment lifts up. All the sort of the fuse and the other connectors are housed in the lower half of this grip, and then you just have a little Tamiya exposed here. Loads of battery space there. You can fit an 8.4 volt like a nickel metal hydride style old style battery. You're talking about the mini ones, and then you've got loads of space in there for LiPos. 7.4 LiPos work absolutely fine, and the amount on the market and for the size, you know, you're going to find it easy to find a battery. We've got the fire selector here. We've got safe, semi, and full auto. It's nice they put a sticker over the receiver here when they're shipping them. Obviously, when they test them and stuff, this stops the fire selector scratching the receiver obviously before you get it, which is great. It's great news for us as well because we test the rifles before they're sent out, so it means that this doesn't get scratched. So metal receiver there. We've got the charging handle which reveals the hop wheel, and is also used to continue firing the rifle once you've fitted a new magazine after it's empty. So this will flip up when the magazine is empty, and it pushes this little bar out here, you'll see. You can of course turn this feature off by pushing the selector here to the front. So pushing that forward will turn it off, pushing it to the rear will turn it back on. Obviously that's as if the magazine was loaded. You see there's no latch at the front, there's nothing at the top. You'll fire it, the gun will stop firing, you'll see that the latch is forward and the feeder is all the way at the top as well. This helps feed every last round as well, of course, so you don't have any falling out the bottom of the mag well when you take it out. You can also fit here the adapters that are included in the box if you want to use like normal AK style magazines. I think one's for like the older style Recoil mags, and another one's for just AK AEG magazines. You have to correct me if I'm wrong, but they do give you two, so that would make sense. And then just pulling that to the rear. After you've fired it and it's empty, you pull it to the rear and it'll click and it'll commence firing as well. So very nice indeed. We've got Tokyo Marui made in Japan on the back there. The usual little markings here and there on the receiver. Let's flip it around. Some more markings there on the receiver too. So the stock, we push this button in and then we can fold the stock, and then we extend this up. This goes all the way down. You can do it when the magazine's inserted. And then we want to, sorry it's hard to do on camera, push this up and it won't latch into place, it's not going anywhere, and then you've got yourself a nice folded AK-47, very cool indeed. You can still use the fire selector although it is a little bit more difficult with that in the way. So you've got semi, full auto, you just have to push the lever here where you'll see me doing it, and then you can, if you want to, push it up back into safe. Not the easiest thing in the world, but you know, they'll give you that sort of relief cut in the stock just to make sure it can function. Very nice indeed. Very nice finish on this. The wood isn't crazy real, but I'm sure if you knew someone that was a master at woodworking, you could, you know, concoct something that would fit this. Pistol grip as well, you can see the mould line there. But it's not bad at all, you know, it's not like it needs replacing. It does look from a distance to be more realistic than most brands. So let's fold that stock back out. We want to push the button. Chemical Brothers reference there. And there we go. So very nice. I do like this. It's nice and heavy. It's weighty. You know, you're holding it. I'm not going to bore you with these little camera overviews anymore. Let's get into the chrono results and then the accuracy test at 15 meters. We'll do 0.2s and 0.3s. I'll probably just do 20 or 30 rounds of each, just because it's difficult to tell how many we're fitting in there. Obviously don't want to be firing hundreds of BBs at the target. So we'll do that. It'll be in semi-auto. I won't be doing full auto just because we want to test the accuracy of this thing, and then I'll be back on camera. So see, as expected from it's one of their premium line AEGs. They do a lot of recoils now. They all perform great out of the box. You've got the people on the love and the people on the hate side of Tokyo Marui, and I can see both arguments, I really can, but if you're just slating Marui without sort of going through it and respecting where they are, where they've come from, and they were the forerunners, and they probably still are the forerunners for a lot of airsoft products in the world today. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have this hobby that we've got right now. So very high quality replica. It's not on the cheap side. You're like just under £400. You've got the realism of the blowback action, the recoil. It's nice. It's not so much a recoil, but it's, I'd sort of call it, I tend to like to call it more of like a feedback system. So you get a bit of a jolt in the gun. It's not recoil, but you get the wobble, and it's very pleasing to fire, and it adds a bit more to the realism, of course. Nice feature now, the mags lock when empty. They don't just keep firing, but if you do want to use sort of standard mags, you've got the adapters included in the box. Of course, you just won't get the mag cut-off feature. So very good results out of the accuracy. You'll see 15 meters with this thing. It's a rifle with long barrel length compared to like a pistol or something. You've got a lot more better grip and hold on it with the stock compared to holding the pistol out in front of you. Of course, you'll get better results fine-tuning the hop. I haven't messed with the hop in this video whatsoever. 0.2s, 0.3s, just showing you the results, and then you can speak for yourselves. But these things are great out the box, take my word for it, and they only get better when you start upgrading them, just like any other platform. I've owned many Marui recoils over the years. I've never owned an AK. I've owned the SOP mods and the 416s and the AR style platforms. Barrel and hot rubber, you know, you go up to something like a Prometheus or something like that, or Lilacs, and you start getting amazing, even better results out of them. Sometimes you just maybe put a spring in them just to help you with using 0.3s and the heavy ammo, which is not a problem at all. Hope you've enjoyed this overview and look at the AKS 47 from Tokyo Marui. It's a very cool gun. It is more expensive than other brands on there, but to be honest, it's worth every single penny. And this is a very nice example that Marui have put back on the market again. I love the new features, love the old features. Thing feels great. Yes, it's not real wood, but it's not the end of the world. It doesn't creak. It's not like really plasticky. And to be honest, when you're holding it, apart from being a little bit smoother than real wood, you know, you really don't take much notice whatsoever anyway. So thanks for tuning in for this review. Hope you've enjoyed it. we'll see you in the next video. We've got some awesome videos coming up, including more reviews. We've got some airy stuff, some S&T stuff on the way, a lot more WE stuff and other bits and pieces and new products. We've also got a recap on the Bigfoot D3 CRM chest rigs that we've looked at in the past. So I've been running one for a while now, so I'll give you my thoughts. And of course, we've got a nice video coming up, which is how to Cerakote at home, which I'm looking very much forward to doing. So thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe, bell notification button, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.